2MAA 95.1. This is It's Music with Linda and the DJ, and I've got a group, group two of the guys anyway, from Activation Switch on the line. Hi, guys.
Hi, Dolph.
Hey, Dolph.
This is going to be fun.
Man.
This is going to be fun. As I say, James and Michael.
Hey.
So, one of you guys, first off, tell us about Activation Switch.
Well, I'll start, Michael, if that's okay.
Yeah.
So you're
fire
James.
away,
You say, "Hey, I'm James." I'm going to.
Yes, I'm James. Yeah,
It's
well,
on James. Let James do it, Michael.
we're kind of three guys scattered around around the Byron Bay area, around the hills of Byron.
Oh, lovely.
From Byron to the Gold Coast.
Uh-huh.
We move every now and then, but anyway, us three guys, we've been together for about 3 years now.
Right.
So we're all close friends, and
So how did you meet?
well, Michael and I met through a previous band we were in, and actually, Michael knew Geordie from the previous band he was in. So
We've got a super group in the making, guys. We've got a super group in the making.
We've had ties. We've all been in the music industry for more than 30 years. So
Okay, fair enough. Okay, so tell me, how do you get together? You're playing together normally?
yes, we rehearse at a place called Merwillen Bar.
Oh yeah. Okay,
So that's kind of
we've heard of
point
the name.
contact for us.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. And you record live or together, or do you record separately and put the music all together?
The album we recorded in our Ocean Shores studio,
Right.
just in the lounge room there, and we got a professional friend of ours to mix and master, and it came out very pleasing.
It come out like it has.
It has,
Yeah,
yeah.
good. Okay, so who's the main songwriter, or is it all collaborative?
God is the songwriter, the universe.
Oh.
Take it away, Michael.
Yeah, no,
Hey.
look, all the songs were just, I mean, who writes anything really? We just sort of grab them as they come through the ether, and if you're lucky enough, you actually get to keep it. Like, songs are sort of written, as far as I'm concerned, like dreams, if you can grab them when they're there.
Yeah, yeah.
These aren't things we actually, sit down and go, right, we're going to start with this chord and go to this chord.
Yeah.
Like, we're all singer-songwriter, guitarist, believe it or not. Jordan's probably the most incredible one of the lot of us because he can play everything, and he's a classically trained piano player as well.
Whoa.
He was the bass player in the last three-piece that I was in, and he'd never played bass before that, and he just became an incredible bass player, but he's a fantastic guitarist, singer. So you basically got three.
And now he's a drummer.
Songwriters. Yeah, and now he's a drummer, yeah. Like we needed a drummer, and in between the last three-piece and this three-piece, he had basically gone away and just recorded about 60 songs of his own and played everything. And so he became quite the recording engineer as well.
Whoa.
So he actually does that as well. But, we can really talk him up because he's not here, but he is a genius. And he's a perfectionist, and the best thing about a three-piece anyway is any yes or no decisions can only go one way.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So you mainly play. You got guitars and keyboards, and one of you play both. Take it sort of because there's only the three of you. What's the actual standard layout with you guys? So you got drums, you got guitar and keyboards, or is it bass and keyboards?
Yeah, that's Jordan. He's the drummer and the keyboard player at this point, yes.
And you need four hands to be able to do that. He's got four hands, has he?
Well, yes, he does.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, kind of what we do is, like we're not just a heavy rock band.
Right.
I mean, we could have been, but we we like to drop like Pink Floyd and really slow sort of feeling stuff, sort of really cosmic stuff in there.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when he will go to keys and I'll go to a nice clean tone guitar and we'll sort of float away in space and do all that. And then we'll come back. He's back on the drums, off the keys, and, we hit you hard with some high voltage rock and roll.
Right.
And so that's kind of, he's actually got the keyboard right beside the drums.
Uh-huh.
So, he's not drumming when he's playing keys. He's not that good.
He's not keying when he's playing drums. Hey, let's start talking about some of the tracks on the album. And the first one that we're going to talk about is Hold On Tight. Tell us a little bit about the history of it and how it was put together.
Well, Hold On Tight was kind of, sadly, in the last three-piece we had, our drummer suffered from a mental health issue and ended up leaving the world.
Oh.
And, this is something that's not really spoken about or talked about much, and it should be spoken about a lot more because it's very common.
Absolutely agree.
And, so we basically dedicated this whole album to Ryan. He was one of the biggest characters you could ever meet. He was never serious. He was always funny.
Yep.
I was just sitting there before thinking about, how he would go, man, and he would start telling you this story and you'd just go, Ryan. And he's like, no, I'm absolutely deadly serious. I kid you not, blah, blah, blah. And he would
good memory.
He would really get you sucked in, and then, of course, it would be a joke because everything to this guy was a joke. He was just, he was the biggest, larger-than-life kind of guy, but however, he suffered, greatly in his own mind, but he actually didn't let anyone see that. So
didn't it?
He used to joke around and say, if it wasn't for this band, I'd probably kill myself. And, little did we know how
true that'd be.
Yeah, and so, look, we've all been there, and Hold On Tight, is basically a song about, we're in such incredible times right now, incredibly challenging times, and we have to remember that, in the universal law of things, nothing ever stays the same, an old Buddhist prophet is everything rises and passes away, nothing is eternal.
Yeah. And,
that's all fine and well to know, but when you're actually suffering, it does feel like that it's not going to stop, However, we need to realise that it really does move on as long as you can just not get too caught up in your thoughts. So, Hold On Tight is literally about, making it through and understanding that we are, which is one of the lyrics in the chorus, we are magnificent one-off superstars, and we need to remember that, it's really important. And when people are talking about, how they're suffering or even mention that they're thinking of, leaving the world, we really need to take that seriously.
Yeah. It's a great message to send out there. So let's play that song and come back and talk to you guys a little bit more.
Nice, Dolph. Thank you.
Running inside of me. slowly starts to turn around. These thoughts will not drag me down. I am magnificent, blow those stories away. Digging deep into my power, finding strength like claim is sour for me. It slowly starts to turn around. These thoughts will not bring me down. You'll be alright. Feel the pain you feel. Playing tricks, it's never gonna win. It's not true, but it sure feels real. Not a thought what other people say. Let there be light where there was once a scar. Don't ever let it win. You are one magnificent superstar.
To MIA 95.1. This is It's Music with Linda and the DJ, and we're talking with James and Michael from Activation Switch, and we just played Hold On Tight. The other two songs that we highlighted from the album is Energy and No Harm, No Foul. Let's talk about Energy first. James?
Yeah, well, Energy is actually my favourite song on the album.
Oh, that was well picked then, wasn't it?
It was. It just has so much in it. It has everything.
It's got energy
musically, and it's got energy as well.
Uh-huh. Where did it come from?
Well, once again, as Michael said,
from the
it appeared in his dream. Yes, but
yeah, all right.
We all played our part in the creation of this magical song, and we just love to get it out there to the world. You know.
Yep. Okay.
The energy is in every living thing.
Yep. Good stuff. All right. And the other one, No Harm, No Foul?
Well, that's our fun song.
Okay.
And pretty much that's how the world should be, really. No harm, no foul. If everybody lived by that, it'd be a much better place.
Yeah. Okay. So was it put together with that in mind, or did it just sort of end up someone saying, hey, no foul, no harm, no foul, and something happened after that?
Yeah, it's just kind of a really fun song. It's a radio-friendly song. It's just a fun, uplifting, rock song, pop rock song, you could even call it. It's, the pop rock song of the album. And, like every song on the album, it was really hard to pick three because every song has its own flavour. It's not just, like a Green Day song that every song sort of sounds the same, and I love Green Day. I'm not, saying anything wrong about Green Day at all. I love playing Green Day songs, for fun. They do a great job. But, look, it was just so hard to pick any of the songs in this because this is basically a concept album that, the first song is called The Beginning, the last song is called The End.
Yeah.
And it's all about
everything in between.
Yeah, well, it's a self-empowering song on album on so many different levels. And the second song is, the title track, "Welcome to the Show," and it's not our show that we're welcoming you to. It's welcome to this show that we live in, and Never forget who you are, you know, and think for yourself, and don't be told what to do, and believe in yourself. It's all about believing in yourself.
Okay,
You know?
let's go and play those two songs and come back and talk to you guys a little bit more.
All right, thanks, Dolph.
I can't believe this is real. Is this your true self I can feel? I can't believe this is true. I could see inside of you. Can you see society? Understand its disbelief. Life ain't only what you see. Living on magical lands. Can you try to understand? The gift it has to give to you. Free will is sacred in what we choose.
Hey, James here from Activation Switch.
Yeah, and you've also got Michael here, Michael Vanderwall from Activation Switch, ready to activate your world.
And you're tuned to 2MIA FM 95.1.
It's music with Linda and the DJ.
To MIA 95.1. This is It's Music with Linda and the DJ, and that was No Harm, No Foul, and before that the song was Energy. It's from the guys from Activation Switch. I'm doing good. And the album's called Welcome to the Show. Hey guys, people need to get in touch with you, or where can they listen to the music and all the rest of that sort of electronic place things?
Yeah. Well, we have a web page, activationswitch.com.
All right.
Well, that's where you can buy the music. Pretty shortly we'll be on Spotify and Apple Music and all that.
Right, so that's in the cards for happening, is it?
It's in the cards, yes.
All right.
But at the moment it's just the website, activationswitch.com. We can also get onto SoundCloud if anybody uses SoundCloud.
Yep.
We also have an awesome clip on YouTube as well. So.
Oh. Better have a look at that then, hey?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, good one. Hey, listen, I just pulled your CD apart, and on the back of the little booklet that you've got there, there's a little thing that says "Your power ends where your fear begins." Who wrote that?
Yes.
Who wrote that?
Well, that's actually one of the songs, which is the ballad, because, as I said, it is a journey. It starts cosmic, it gets heavy, or heavy rock. Then it gives you a break, then it gets heavy, then it gives you a break, then it gets heavy, and then it goes into a ballad, and then we end. So it really is an up and down, journey, and that's in the song Float Away.
Okay.
And which is the cosmic ballad of the album, but that kind of explains pretty well the whole album. Like this is all about self-empowering the listener. It's we really aimed to uplift and empower everybody that hears it. It's we could have just written an album about and sung about anything, but we really want to make a change and difference in the world and the way people think and about themselves. And the whole way we're going to change this world is from within out. And so that's what it all begins there. And we were so lucky with the name Activation Switch, which is all about flicking the switch in the mind. Like as soon as you can see something, you can't unsee it anymore. And that's basically the whole concept of the band. And little did we know, which was an absolute miracle, is that no one in the history of the internet had ever thought of the name Activation Switch. So we managed to get activationswitch.com, YouTube Activation Switch. Our email address is activationswitch@proton.com. Everything's just Activation Switch. We didn't have to put full stops in, change anything, It just was basically handed to us on a silver platter. So
yes, it was meant to happen.
It was meant to be.
Have you guys had a chance to play live somewhere?
Oh, yeah. It was really sad. We really knocked about 4 shows out of the park, and then we were just about to, less than 24 hours away from playing our first festival, which was the Rock and Ride Festival.
Okay.
We had our show. I'd never played in a band that had a show as tight as we had this.
Mm-hmm.
We were ready to just blow them to pieces.
Yeah.
Which is really good with a 3-piece band because everyone's just looking around going, how are 3 people doing this? And that was 3 days before the first ever lockdown. And we found out less than 12 hours before, pretty well we were about to go on stage, that they pulled the festival, which was, I think, 39 bands, 3 stages, 12 hours.
Wow, big one.
And that was it.
Yep.
And every time we've kind of got a gig since then, it's kind of been pulled because there's been border closures and this and that. So, this is all we've got at the moment.
Oh, well, it's good anyway. James and Michael. Hey, James and Michael, thank you very much for your time and talking to us.
Thank you, Dolph.
And, all the best in the future, and we'll keep an eye out for you.
Yeah, much appreciated.
Thank you so much, Dolph.
No worries.
Legend. Thank you.